And on the ZETA side, I mean, ZETA guy was there. I don't know if either of you, Seth or Chobra, talked to him after watching his team win. I assume he was absolutely flying, even though it didn't mean anything.
He was no, he was over the moon. I mean, he was very happy about it. And you know, of course, he did admit like, yeah, it sucks that this was a little bit, you know, late to try to make a run at the playoffs, and then he was like going on to basically like, you know, it's time to support DFM, which is great that he's got that second layer. But I'm this again made me, I think, hopeful for Zeta Division. I think that they could stick with TenTen if you know, if that ends up working out and kind of continue to build. I think that we saw a lot of fantastic moments from pretty much everybody on Zeta Division. I'd say XDL in particular was just having a whale of a time pretty much across all the maps. Like, some of his hero plays were, I would say, next to none, except for Shiro and DOS9 at times, because he was the one. They were the two that kind of like ran things back from Boom. But yeah, they looked incredible. Depp took a little while to find his footing. I couldn't believe it was his first time ever playing Chamber. Obviously, it makes sense given that he played against, you know, with Laz for the longest time. But his first ever registered game on VLR for Chamber, which was crazy. And eventually found his footing, and he started looking better. This was not a good clip for that, but you know, there's plenty of other great ones.
Okay.
I think sorry, there's one more thing. I just wanted to mention, like, XDLL has just been playing so well past 2 weeks. Like, his aim looks insanely on. So it's gonna be interesting that the Zeta playing so well at the end of the season gives like the management, coaches, whoever kind of decides that, a pretty rough decision of just like, what do we do here? Like, what do we actually do?
I was literally about to ask,
okay,
if you guys were in charge of Zeta, would you try and run it back, or would you think,
dude? I think so. The peak at the end here is so high.
I think I would run it back.
Yeah,
I would.
I think
like,
I'm running it back.
I think, you know, you could always do trials, right, with other prospects just to see, but like, I wouldn't be looking to replace someone. It would just be if someone's like so good that I have to pick them up, right? That would just be the other difference.
Okay.
That's it. Like, if you wanted to, if you could somehow, like, if you could, obviously get May. I think any team would want to fucking get May.
Yeah.
And then the only other one, which maybe you could get on a technicality, would be what, Sato from like Leviathan.
I doubt Lev are gonna let go of him.
Yeah,
something
I don't
tells
think that's
me
happening.
Lev can't be run that badly.
I'm just saying, you know, the possibility is there, and if you could get that kid as well, that would be correct as shit. So those would be the first two that I'd look at. But otherwise, I think you can keep it the same.
Yeah, you can keep it. I think TenTen did enough, and like he had a big like emotional reaction at the end. They said in the interview it was more just down to him feeling like he could have done better, like maybe from the earlier games. So that at least shows that he like really wants it. So I like that a lot. I like when the players show the emotions. Everyone in my chat's always just like, why are they crying? Like, why are they showing so much emotion? It's like, dude, it's their whole life. Like, it's when people either lose or win or something, you got to think this is 10 hours a day, like pretty much every day, 12 hours. It becomes everything. You miss out on doing loads of real life stuff to just try and be the best in the game. But when they show emotion, it's because it's like the whole everything comes either crumbling down or they like achieved something, or they're like, it's just so much pent up emotion. So I like when I see it, because it's cool, because you just get to feel a little bit of how much it means to players, and it obviously means a lot to him. And I did think he played well in the last 2 weeks, so I would be down for him having a shot next year.